Good afternoon, Mrs. Brannon. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to listen to my presentation. I do have a PowerPoint slide I'm going to show you, and let me pull that up. This is my proposal to install a healthy vending machine here at our headquarters building. This is an overview of the agenda, goes over our current situation, some healthy vending options, and the win-win situation we can have here at headquarters. We all have those days where we forget our lunch or our lunch just isn't good enough and we venture down to that vending machine, the one and only vending machine full of high-processed junk food. You know, the cupcakes, M&Ms, greasy potato chips that offer no nutritional value. There are other healthy options out there available, and I'm here to show you what they are and how we can implement them. The healthy vending machine offers improved productivity, increased morale, a decrease in absences from employees, and which also decreases medical expenses. Our current situation is we have a very large office building. Most of our employees are glued to a desk all day. They're not up running around burning calories. We don't have a cafeteria, but we have the junk food vending machine option available, which is very unhealthy. So the current situation yields unhealthy vending, candy, greasy potato chips, cupcakes, which can lead to illness, sickness. You're feeding your body junk food and you get sick in return. In order to implement a healthy vending machine, here are some of the key success factors. The first thing we should do is to do a more thorough survey. I did a slight survey with a few employees here at headquarters. I got mixed feedback on what they wanted to see as far as vending machine goes. I think a heads up on what's coming, put out some flyers around the current vending machine, send an email, let them know it's coming. Also ask the vendor for some free samples. That way our employees can test the new, healthier products. And then that way they can give us feedback and let us know what they want to see in the vending machine. Getting the employees to accept this new machine will be key, as they're the ones that will be utilizing it. It would be smart to have a little bit of overlap between the old machine and the new machine for those that are venturing down there just for the cupcakes and the M&Ms. That'll help with the transfer over to the healthier option. Looking at healthy solutions, I wanted to look at something that offered lower calorie, less preservatives and items. I found 3 vending machine companies. 2 of them are global, 1 was local. Given that we have 22 other locations, I thought the global route would be smart if we ever wanted to implement this and branch out to another location throughout the US. They would be able to do that. Out of the 3, the Human Healthy Vending Company was the most responsive to my questions and had the quickest reply as well. So they really impressed me. There are 2 different options we could take. One would be to purchase a machine and maintain it and replenish it ourselves. The machine cost is about $3,000 to $6,000 depending on the size of the machine and other things, not to mention actually purchasing the items and going through all that. The other option would be to rent the machine, which is my recommendation since the renting is at no cost. The company makes their profit by the charge in each item within the machine. We simply just notify them when we need a replenishment of the machine, and it's easy as that, so low maintenance on our end. The benefits of this strategy is that it's going to offer healthy employees. They're going to be eating better. It's going to make them healthier. Them being healthier will make them happier. It's going to decrease the amount of absences, which will decrease the medical cost. And since we are self-insured, it will decrease the employer's medical cost as well. It's going to increase our employees' brain activity. They're eating healthier. Their brain's going to be more active, which will make productivity go up. There were a few risks to the strategy. During my survey, employees were not wanting to see the chocolate go away. They saw the vending machine as their emergency escape to get chocolate. Others were not happy about the cost difference. They were not willing to pay the 20 cents to $1 more for a healthier item. Some inquired about food spoiling. If we have apples and bananas available, how many days are they going to last in a vending machine? So that would be something we would have to monitor if we did have those types of items in the machine. We might get some employee pushback during the surveys. There were some, differences of opinions. We had some that were definitely against the healthy machine, and we had those that were all for it. We had employees that say, I want to go work out and I want to eat a granola bar. I don't want to go get some M&Ms. And then we had some others that were, I need my cupcake. Another risk is that we have a new vendor to deal with. Human was very responsive during my inquiries, so I feel like they would be a good vendor to be working with, but it is a new vendor to us, which they would have to go through the different procedures, taking our HIPAA exams, signing a business associate agreement, going through our legal counsel, etc. Nothing new that we couldn't process, though. Definitely doable. Finally, I see improvements all around. It's a no-cost option to offer our employees healthy options with little involvement. I think it's a win-win. My final recommendation is to test the products and get feedback from our employees to see what types of items they would like to see in the vending machine, to then have the new machine installed with a little bit of overlap with the old machine before we get rid of the old machine. And then we end up with increased employee health, morale, and productivity. These are a few of my references. They're mainly for the images throughout the PowerPoint presentation. And that concludes my PowerPoint slide. So what questions do you have for me? Thank you for your time.